Hey everybody, Real Fan Man here. Happy Sunday, July 2nd, and also happy 4th of July weekend. I hope everyone is having a great and safe holiday weekend thus far. I have a mail call and kind of a somewhat quick layout update. This will be layout update number 18. And I was watching my previous update, and that was from like March. So I've missed like April, May, and June. It's been, you just tell how crazy it's been starting a new business and all that. But so I got a couple things in the mail. I got a package here from Yankee Dabbler. I'm gonna open up that one first, and I also got a package from. I kind of already opened it. I just didn't take it out yet. I know what it is, but I figured I'd obviously share it. So got a couple of these. All right, Snaps 2 trademark. So I got these from Yankee Dabbler. There's a second one right here. Yeah, very good. I'm sure you could tell. I'm sure some of you could tell what those go to. I ordered a couple of Smales because after I ordered that first one and hooked it up, much like these, a lot better. You got Uno and Dos. You can see the Amtrak train going by. Probably a little better now. But anyways, so I got a couple of those. Actually, I'm gonna get these out of the way. Don't worry about my arm in the way, right? You didn't want to look at the layout anyways, right? So that's one. Alright. I'm also, part of the update, I am contemplating on using that building for like the MOW office, and then putting like some sort of like a modern trailer over here for like the engine crews and all that. But anyways, we'll get to that in a minute. So, my second one is from Atlas. And yes, those of you who've been watching, 1, 2, I'm just kidding, I'm not going to count them all. I'm just going to dump them right here. Those of you that have been watching my channel and keeping up with it should probably guess that this could be the new motherboard, replacement motherboard for the old one I had in that SD26. So I'm super psyched about that. Anyways, hopefully I get this bad boy in today. I should have some time to do that, and I'll have a SD26 project update later on. Okay, well, let's get on with the update. Stand by. 32, 33, 34, 35. Just kidding. Okay, now with the layout update number 18. So those of you that have watched my last update, pretty much I didn't have this extended out like I do now. I may have touched base on it on another video, which I probably have, but I did extend this out some. Not too much. I mean, pretty much from like right here. I think it was maybe a good 3.5 feet or so. Just extended it out just so I can park some decent cars here too, and not have to worry about if they fall over. You know, and get damaged and all that fun stuff. So, generally speaking, I'm pretty careful. And Cuddles has actually been pretty tame the past year or so, so I don't worry about her as much. And let's see here, she's taking a nap. So, all right, I've done a lot of ballasting in this area. I buttoned up the shed. I got the wires out of the way. I did some shorts on this too. You know, I got basically the concrete look going on in there with the pits, lights, weathered the shed. I used stand by for a minute. I'll show you what I used. I used these Monroe models weathering powders. I think I just ordered the whole set, so, but it's pretty much what I used. Actually, I think I used some of this medium gray. I used the rust and some a little bit of white. Just kind of make it, made it look dirty. Just kind of, it's been sitting there for a while, because if you saw it beforehand, it looked like it was brand new, right? So I did that. I did not wire these lights up. I'm not sure if I'm going to, because I don't know if I'm really going to be videoing that much over here when I do operations, so I might do it. Who knows? We'll see. But if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. So I did some more ballasting. Obviously, you can see some more scenery over on this side. But you really don't see this side that much. So I did all these tracks. I just recently did a few nights ago. I want to say maybe Thursday night. This past Thursday I did all this. This track wasn't in on my last update. I did like a little road right here, gravel road. And this is where I'm getting into the placement of where the crews are going to go meet and have their like little meetings. Excuse me. At South Deerfield, they have like it's like a modern trailer office type deal, parked there, and there's some parking in front of it and all that. So I'm debating on if I want to put something like that right here for the engine crews and stuff, and just the yard office, or maybe I can squeeze it in here. But I got all these tracks right here and stuff. It would just make sense for me to put it right there. You know what I mean? So that would be like for the yard office, engine crews to go in, get their orders, talk, whatever, blah blah blah. Then you can see when it's ballasted up to here. So I just did the general area for now. This track again, this is going to be extra storage or loading up, unloading, loading up whatever equipment they need. And again, I'm thinking of having this as my MOW office. Gonna change that NS to CSX. See the engineers just kind of sitting there chit-chatting away with with another crew member. But that's pretty much it for this area. And let's see, I think one more thing I touched base on. I'm gonna stand by for 1 second. So those two Smales switches I got are going to control one for this switch and one for this switch right here. So I'm going to put those into there sometime soon. Maybe probably within the next week or so. I might try and squeeze them in. It'll hook right up to my DCC bus line, and it will have signals for these. At some point I might actually, if you want to stand by for 1 second, might use these for down there, or at least this one right here and one of these. Let me just go down more. So I'll have the double head probably about right here, and I'll have a single head for governing this track for now. And because realistically on my layout is these two tracks are this is the main line right here, and this is the arrival departure track. So realistically, if I have a train coming into the yard or leaving the yard, except with exceptions of 22K and 23K, because I've noticed they usually stay on the main line when they're doing their operations, if they're just dropping cars off and picking cars up or whatever the case may be. So, like for example, EDPO, that would be East Deerfield Yard to Portland, Maine. They would basically leave from this track, and that train would be technically traveling west, which would be that direction, before they go down south. But because of space and all that stuff, I pretty much just have these tracks that go through the tunnel dedicated to going south. My southbound trains take this track right here, and my northbound trains take this track up the helix. So essentially, southbound comes from, this direction. They're headed south. Excuse the mess, but this is South Deerfield right here. So, and again, that's northbound right there. So this is northbound industries and stuff. This is like Berniston turn right here. So this is all northbound, and here is the divider, as you can see. So that pretty much breaks up South Deerfield and Berniston. So, but anyways, that can be for a layout review. I haven't done one of those in a while, so I should probably get on that too for all my new subscribers. And thank you to all my new subscribers. But that's pretty much essentially where the Smales are going to go. It's right here and right there. I'm still kind of tweaking things out a little bit here and there, but you know how it goes. So, all right, stand by. So, I haven't really done any work on my diesel fuel facility here, as you can see. Just been utilizing it for fueling without the fuel pumps. I did manage to get my fascia over here and getting this buttoned up, and I still have, the foam going on underneath there. There's little noodles, I just kind of cut it in half and just kind of put it up there. So I know I bump my head now and again. Rail 80 2020 bumps her head now and again. So, but that's pretty much about it. I've been doing some ops. You've obviously seen that. I have a WTE op session ready to roll. Basically picking up these two cars. This car and this car are just extra cars I put in, but we're going to leave that car for now. This is the original car through JMRI that I'm picking up, so that's going back, but I'm taking this one out too. And we're going to be replacing it with those two. And then I also have a Gardner, Mass op session slated, probably for sometime today or maybe even tomorrow. Or I'll do it today and post it tomorrow. We'll see. So all three of these industries are getting switched out. I still have to put the train together anyways, but it's a holiday weekend, so I'm not going back to work until Tuesday officially, even though that's the day the holiday falls on. So, all right, that's it. Nice and easy. Okay, I hope everybody has a great rest of your holiday weekend. Again, stay safe, have fun, and happy 4th. Happy modeling. Railfan Man signing out.